everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna do a video that is a bit different from what I've been doing lately. I've been doing a lot of vlogs and I have some beauty videos on the way, and I wanted to do something different. I was literally driving home from church and I was like, these are things that I'm just not gonna do anymore. Like, I had a conversation with my sister and I'm like, you know what? 2024, like, I had a feeling it was gonna be rocky, but I have a good feeling about 2025. And she was like, I have the same feeling. And I think it's because we're going into it with a better mindset. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna film a video of the 10 things I am leaving behind in 2024. I wrote them down because I was like, I want to look back on all the things that I'm not gonna do and like also have it on video just to share with you guys. But I wanted to write them down so I don't repeat these things in 2025. I already entered a new era of being 30 this year, which is wild, but I entered a new era of just maturity and just life and seeing things a lot differently. So I thought, what perfect way, you know, start the new year and just leave these things behind. And I think that it's healthy for everyone to do this. So if you haven't done this already, just think of 10 things that you would like to leave behind. And if you need an example, or you could maybe go off of my list and try it, maybe you should. The first thing that I'm leaving behind in 2024 is dressing bummy. And I say that loosely because I have an explanation. Sometimes you have those lazy days and that's fine, but let your lazy days be cute. So at least if your outfit is like baggy, I love me some baggy outfits. I love baggy outfits, don't get me wrong, but make sure your hair is done, makeup is done, something, you're moisturized to still make you feel good about yourself. And so for the past, I think my 28 and 29, I was really self-conscious about my body because I gained some weight. I'm happy with my weight now, but I have some goals that I have to accomplish now. And so I dressed really baggy and my hair wasn't done all the time. I just was in a mental state of mom mode and lost the sight of who I am and how glamorous I've always been. I kind of let that go. So I told myself, if I'm gonna dress bummy or baggy or anything like that, I'm gonna make it cute. That way I'm still comfortable, but I am wearing something that is still cute. Has also kind of forced me to look cute in the morning because you don't want to look bummy in front of like other parents and stuff like that. For instance, I have this outfit on. It's from Fashion Nova. It's a cropped sweater and it comes with like a knitted long dress. Something that's comfortable and still cute. I truly believe in if you look good, you feel good, and if you feel good, you do good. The second thing that I am gonna let go is self-doubt. I think a lot of us struggle with this because sometimes you feel like I can't do this, or I don't know if I'm smart enough to do this, or I don't know if I have the ability to do this. And the human mind and body and heart is so much stronger than we think it is. If you put your mind to something and focus on it, you can get it done. Anyone has the ability to grow. Anyone has the ability to do better for themselves. And so forget all the self-doubt. And a lot of the self-doubt that we put on ourselves stems from somewhere. Either you were told that you couldn't do something as a child, or you know, or your friends told you, a relationship told you, anyone that isn't you, and a lot of that you start to self-doubt and think that those words are true. That needs to go. I think you have one life, live it for you, do what you need to do for yourself. This life that you've been given, this is the opportunity to do great things for yourself and see how far you can go. Once you stop that self-doubt, I'm really sure that whatever you have put your mind to, you can accomplish it. Number 3, I'm getting rid of fast food. I had no idea, 1, how much money goes into fast food, 2, how weird and sluggish and tired you feel after eating fast food, and how much weight you gain from eating fast food. So I'm not doing that. Tired of the taste. It's becoming too salty, and the older we get, the more health problems it brings. So just cut it out. Like, I guess once in a while, like if there's literally nothing that you can eat, then probably, but don't feed it to your kids. Don't feed it to yourself. Do your best to cook things at home. I can't do processed foods anymore. For me, it honestly doesn't even digest in my body correctly anymore. And so no more processed food for me. Number 4, I kind of let go a while ago, but it's just something that I'm gonna reiterate. I am not going to clubs. I can't do it. It's too much to go. I get anxiety. Like, there are too many people. There are a lot of bad things happening in the world. And this is not to scare anyone from going out and going to the club. I'm 30 now. I'm old. Okay, 30 is not old, but I'm 30 now, and I've been there, done that for a good period of time. So I just can't do the clubs anymore. The alcohol is overpriced. It is disgusting. I don't know how, like, people were, like, we were doing Teremana and Casamigos. Like, how are we doing all of this? Like, it's me, personally. I just can't anymore. No more clubs for me. Too many people. People are getting sick, having to find parking. It's just a hassle. It's not something that you enjoy anymore. I truly enjoy being in my house and enjoying my rent and watching TV and spending time with my son and family. I'd much rather do that. Now, I'm not knocking anyone who does go to the club. Live your life, but there's gonna be a certain point where you're like, okay, can't do this every weekend, or okay, I'm a little tired, or this is getting boring, or this is kind of like useless. And if you don't, hey, live your life. Everyone's different. But for me, I cannot do clubs anymore. I might hit up a bar to like talk to a friend or something, or a restaurant that has a bar, but I'm not gonna go to like an actual club. And I just think that I'm just so over it. Number 5 is worrying about things that don't concern me. We all chit chat, gossip, and everything like that, but what is it really doing for us? Like, telling me about Susie Q and Jane Doe, my brain is filled to capacity of like things that I have to do for myself in my life. I can't even have a conversation with anyone about someone else or what someone else is doing, or worried about other people. I just can't, unless it's something that's damaging to my friends and family, and I'll like try my best to help the situation. But if we're gossiping and not helping, or like if it feels like gossip, I'm just not gonna worry about it. But if it's something like, hey, I feel like this person needs us, then I'm into that. Like, I will help out. If it's not for the betterment of someone else or myself, I just can't do it. It's a lot. Plus, when you really truly like give your life to God, you almost feel guilty if you're talking about someone or gossiping, because you wouldn't want someone doing that to you. And so it's just full transparency. I just wouldn't. I'm just not doing that. Number 6 is not going to church every Sunday. You don't have to go to church every Sunday, but for me and my personal growth, I truly believe for me that it's best if I go every Sunday. I'm a makeup artist and lash tech as my profession. I opened up my Sundays where I do work on Sundays, and then I thought to myself, like, I really want my Sundays to be about self-growth and being a better person, and teaching my son and having him grow into the proper church. I am no longer not going to church every Sunday. I now have blocked off my schedule where I work super early in the morning if people may need me on Sunday, but that time that I have for church, I go to church. Now, God lives in you. He's in your heart. You don't have to go to church, but for me and my personal growth, the way I learn, I have to go write things down and learn things that way in order. Hi, babies.
Are you making a video, sir?
Yeah, I'm making a video. Me learning and me growing to be a better mom, better sister, better woman. Number 7 is not being consistent with YouTube. I truly enjoy making videos. I love editing my videos. I love filming them. I love coming up with ideas. I just love the community of YouTube, and I really miss just the whole process and everything that YouTube brings, like the community that I built. And I know that it's because I took so long to post videos. Some people have left. Some people have stayed. Some people don't know that I film videos or I'm back. And so I know like it's slowly growing back, and I'm really grateful for everyone that comes back to watch my videos. But I am no longer not going to be consistent. I'm dedicated into being consistent. Plus there's a lot that's happening in 2025. And so I can't wait to share another journey, another time in my life with you guys. Number 8, I'm gonna stop being late to things. I'm always late. I think one of the reasons I'm late is because I try to do so many things at once, and then everything is like scattered and I can't figure out what I have to bring with me or take with me. Then I forget something, and it's a long process mentally to get things out the house. And so I'm probably gonna start an hour ahead of time until I get things on the move, or however you want to say it. Until I'm better with time, I'm gonna add extra time to get ready in the morning because there's so many things that I have to do. So I'm gonna make sure I wake up a lot earlier to make sure I'm out of the house. Number 9, I am leaving behind toxic friends and family. I used to be so for stick with your family, like family, your friends, you've known them for a long time. But if those people serve you no good purpose, no good vibes, what's the point in keeping them around? I have learned that, you know, sometimes I have people's backs more than they have mine. And I had no idea how much of my light dimmed other people's lights, especially like friends, family, things like that. Because at first I was like, we can shine together. But if your light is so bright and people are kind of like their lights flickering, I don't know if this makes sense, they're obviously gonna put you down. And so I can't be around those people. In this stage of my life, it's super important that I have healthy people around myself, my son, my family. I want my son to learn from good people. I want my son to learn things the right way. I don't want him to grow up and now I have to correct certain behaviors. I would much rather him see positive and healthy people in our lives. And so it's extremely important. When I was by myself and I didn't have a child, I didn't care too much if someone was drama or anything like that. I didn't care too much about it. But when you have a child, you just want to protect them from all the negativity in the world. You even want to protect them from some negativity that you see in yourself. And so when I was pregnant with my son, I immediately started getting therapy because I'm like, I was going through a lot that had nothing to do with me, but I also needed to change. I'm not perfect. So I also needed to be a better person to make sure I was mentally and emotionally stable and healthy to raise my child. That way my son is not in therapy trying to heal from my trauma. And so because I've made that much effort for my child, a lot of that kind of trickled down to the people around us. Number 10, I think I have another one, so it might be 11. Number 10 is let go of those crystals. Let go of them crystals. I remember I was like, oh man, they said rose quartz will bring you a man, da 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 da. And I remember I wrote that down or something. Will bring you true love, and you get all these rocks and stones for good luck and prosperity and everything when we have the Bible, when we have God and Jesus Christ. Don't know why I did that. So I'm not judging, but for my personal relationship with God, I found my fiance, I found true love when I fully dedicated my life to Jesus Christ. Do what you want. You can either take my advice or not take my advice, and that's completely fine. True love didn't happen for me until I dedicated my life to God, and he dedicated his life to God. And that's when we were able to find true love, because I did not think it was gonna happen. Try it. It doesn't hurt. If you can go out to the store and buy a stone or a rock or a crystal, go out and buy a Bible and do your best to be a better version of yourself and just see how God works in your life the proper way. The 11th thing that I'm ditching in 2024 is being a girlfriend. Take your time with whomever and make sure they really are your best friend and love you no matter what. I can no longer be his girlfriend because he's gonna make me his wife. So that's how I wanted to announce that I am engaged. I got on Christmas Eve, and he did it in the most intimate in a beautiful way because he asked God first and God told him to go ahead and marry that girl. And I'm so excited and happy. Long journey, but we're not gonna cry because what? I'm gonna be filming my entire process of the wedding, the venue, like just all of it is gonna be a show. It's gonna be a whole thing. And we're already here. You guys have known me since I was, I believe, 22. And I'm 30 now. Wild. And so I'm here. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna take you guys along this journey with me of wedding planning and everything like that. And if you guys, if anyone is on the same journey as me, feel free to comment down below or DM me and we can just share ideas. I don't know. I haven't been in this situation before, so very nice. I'm super happy. I'm really excited that I get to do it with my best friend. So that is it for this video. Let me know down below what you guys want to ditch in 2024. And I can't wait to go on this journey with you guys. Stay tuned for a makeup tutorial and more vlogs, more just everything. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Robin Taylor and this is Robin Taylor Beauty. And until next time, I'll talk to you beauties later.